Alright. I think it's all good. To top of Fire Road. Oh, they actually put a sign there. So you just can figure out where this goes if you don't know. Hi, Tinker. Yeah, it's pretty nice. Oh.
Do you know if this is going to the main lot, like the one up there, or the main lot, like the one down below?
The main like paved one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that goes.
Okay.
It comes out at the bottom of the Fire Road, and then you go along the road.
Okay,
Kind of. Yeah.
All right, thanks so much.
Welcome. Yeah, it's kind of confusing because they have that.
They have the gravel one down there. I did not want to end up all the way down there.
Yeah, on the gravel. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, this goes in there.
All right, thanks.
Mm-hmm.
This is his first time.
Sure.
All right. How are you doing, Tinker? It's like 68 degrees or something. Well, yeah, the other one they're talking about is it's a little gravel lot, and the trail going to it is like a ways, like probably a mile long or something. So it would be a little annoying if you rode all the way to it and then find out you're on the complete other side of the park. Nice. Just relaxing before bed. Awesome. But why is there a sign in the middle? Oh no. Trail closed until further notice? Well, that's sad. Dang. I'll go right back up this way. Yeah, it's been being in this mostly 70s and 80s this summer. This is like the coolest it's been when I've gone riding. I'm gonna put my I didn't have my waist strap on my backpack, and it bounces up and down when I go over jumps or bumps. I figured out. I've never mountain biked with this backpack on. I'm gonna let them go by. Yeah. Well, I mean, they kind of had to close it. That's the beginning of it, where it splits off. It's a cool downhill one. It has some cool jumps and stuff. Or kind of jumps. Pumps, you can jump on them, or you can just ride over them. I don't know how to ride good enough to actually go airborne, really, without, you know, maybe crashing. trail's really fun and fast. One seat, come back up. I dropped my seat and then the dropper post won't come back up. Oh, maybe I stole it down here. Oh, my leg is tired. I've been riding and my leg hasn't been bothering me at all. But then I went and played Stout Mania with Farrell and Chicken yesterday at round 1. And now my leg is freaking killing me riding. Oh, I think he just needs to warm up more. But right now it is extremely not happy. Oh, nice. Yeah, that sounds like it. Mowing the lawn and getting the decorations out. That does sound very productive. This let's see, so I ride like that. Is my camera pointing out to the side? It looks like it is. It might be pointed when I'm leaning forward. Oh, I see. Yeah, I've never really put decorations out for any holiday. Usually put a Christmas tree up inside the house, at least for Christmas. And we have this little now. Me and Earl has a little like okay. Really forward enough. And I know it picks up in the air when it goes up in the air when I'm standing up. So that won't be ideal. But hopefully I normally mount my phone on my handlebars. And I can watch the video while I'm leaning forward on the bike. And I forgot and left my handlebar mount on my phone mount on the other bike. So I can't check angles as good. Because I can set it up, but then
yeah, there's a couple. There's like Serafina.
When I like lean forward on the bike, I lean forward more.
Okay.
And then don't want the camera just pointing right down on the ground. I'm gonna start a exercise that records, my Fitbit records everything. And then I'll ride this trail right here in front of me. Let's see. Bike. Alright, sweet.
I thought that was the name of it, but then I was getting it confused with
Alright, I have that set up. And they went on. I think they'll be faster than me. So I was kind of waiting to. This is the easiest trail here. I'm gonna ride it first until see if my leg warms up and stops hurting. It has the least steep hills. I thought I was going to lose my balance and go off the side for a second. I haven't mountain biked much lately. And every time I don't mountain bike for a while, I forget I forget how to ride. I'm not brave enough to do these other ones. Just that one I rode. Yeah, I figure I can just take it easy in this trail, and then my leg will probably be warmed up, and then my knee hadn't been bothering me anymore. But I played Step Mania a lot, like I said yesterday, and I think killed it. I've been able to play. It bothered me some while I was flying. I didn't know I was brutalizing myself while I was flying as much as I did, or I wouldn't have. Oh, I'm almost gaining on them. Maybe I'm faster than I thought. Normally everyone out rides me, but I have been riding a lot. Not mountain biking, but a lot of road biking this summer. I've only been here once this summer to ride on these trails. It's a really fun place to ride. Yeah, I was gonna let them get a little ahead of me. In case I fly down the hill. It's a lot more gravelly. Yeah. Have you ever, do you like bike riding, Tinker? Have you ever mountain biked? I don't remember. I've probably asked you before, but I don't actually know. It's like my favorite thing. I don't do it very much, so you wouldn't think, but it's basically my favorite thing to do besides playing Beat Saber. Oh, nice. I used to go rollerblading like inside on a skating rink when I was a kid, like once a week. Huh. Some kid just left their bike there. And when I came up here to Washington, bought a pair of rollerblades and went with Viral a few times. I am not good at it. I ride really slow and I wobble around like I'm going to fall on my face at any minute. But it's fun. I got a really cheap pair of rollerblades and they kill my feet and my legs. Like So I have to basically be ready for a pain if I want to ride. What the heck is this? Doothy Hill. Hi, girl. I think the trail's gone this way. That looks new. Like maybe that has so many roots that they decided to route it up around the tree that way. Bro, I can't. Oh, it's even harder to get up a hill without doing wheelies when I have this dang backpack on my back. It weighs 20 pounds or whatever it weighs. Do you have a nice nap, Carol? It's nice here. It's actually, there's plenty of parking. I was worried since it's Friday evening, the parking lot would be like full. But definitely not deserted. Oh, wait. You had workouts today. Because you, yeah, okay. Moved it to today. Oh, so you took a pre-workout nap and then went and worked out. Cool. I guess DDR was harder on my knee than I thought. It was killing me when I first started riding. Or not DDR, it was Stunt Maniacs. But it has warmed up and only feels slightly irritated right now. I think by the time I get around this trail, I won't know that I tortured it yesterday. So it's just maybe swollen up a little bit and stuff. But when I first started riding, I didn't know if I'd be able to ride hardly. It was like hurting worse than it had in like a month and a half. It seems good now. I guess doubles when I'm not using the bar is like a oral workout part. Hello. Hello.
He actually knows a lot of people.
Right, time for the downhill part again. The one trail I like doing is closed, but the other one's open. Those people kind of turned around and looked at me. I felt awkward because I was like, hello, like way back, like definitely like I wasn't talking to them, and then I have a camera on me. And some of it's really gravelly compared to, I hadn't rode here since more like the spring, and it's been super dusty, and usually this gets a lot more loose. It's rained recently, but it is still way looser than the last time I rode it. I should have read that side trail. It's some downhill trail. I've never been on it. I don't know for sure that it doesn't have mandatory jumps, but it doesn't really look like it does. I was just thinking my bike was riding well. I have ridden one time with this backpack on, and last time I didn't air up my rear shock to make up for the backpack weight being on my back, and it was super squishy. I just cleaned my bike really well. It shifts super good today, and the shocks, I got about the right error for the backpacks. This is nice. Actually, the first ride I've done this year where my leg isn't bothering me now, where my knee feels good and my bike is actually set up correctly. Check and make sure everything looks okay. I forgot and left my phone mounted at home, so I don't have my phone on my handlebars. Yeah. What? Wait, is it that? What do you mean ASMR? Is it picking up me breathing, sniffling really bad? I guess it is. Dang. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. That is freaking actually horrible. I didn't think about that. Okay, so I can't bend my head down. If I did an ASMR stream, I would not have it where you could see up my nose. That is just disgusting and not okay. Alright, I remember actually gear down and I made it up that hill. I never ever make it up that hill. I always go on all the downhill stuff and then I'm geared up so high I can't get up. It just kind of comes out of nowhere. I didn't eat the log of my chainring. I've been standing up a lot now since I asked last time. Is the camera angle okay? I'm sitting down right now. I think it's probably, you can see the trail, but you can also see out in front of me. But when I'm standing up, I think I lean forward a little bit more, like right now. And I don't know if, I don't want it to just be my, you know, front wheel and 2 feet in front of me. And my feet or something. But can you see up ahead of me good? Okay, where it's not just like staring down at the trail right in front of me. I guess, is it watchable? Like when I stand up, where it's not a, you know, it'd have to be pointed way down to be able to see my feet. It could still be centered on the front wheel. Okay, that sounds okay. I don't want to, you know, my foot came off the pedal. I don't have enough cardio. I haven't been mountain biking enough. Thought I was being chased, but it's somewhere on the trail. Someone on the trail down there. I was like, how are they going so fast from behind me? Are they on an e-bike about to mow me down? Oh, hello, squirrel. Huh. Squirrel just, look at it right there. Has a nut or something in its mouth. It just went lunging across me on the trail. You know, I think about it, I don't think you can have e-bikes at this park. Because oh goodness, I scared the crap out of that one. It scared me too. It was on the side of the trail. Could be oblivious, but I don't think I've seen anyone riding e-bikes here. There are definitely not good trails for e-bikes. As far as you'd have they're not that flat and they're curvy, and the e-bike people would be running down the non-e-bike people. Huh, that thing's closed too. Oh, part of the wood collapsed. Oh, great. My bottle was hissing because I put one of those tablets in it, so I just opened it to let the pressure off, and it blew, it's not exactly sugar water, but it is, doesn't exactly keep it clean, all over my frame that I just cleaned. Alright, I call it enough of my breath. Time to go flying again. Ooh. Got to my share of my front wheel right there. Oh, I did that part wrong. I was wondering too if this mount, with me going over bumps, mountain biking, if it would tighten up enough to keep the camera from adjusting differently, because I have the camera like kind of sticking out away from my chest, just kind of pivoting. This seems to be doing good. If it's adjusted, it's not enough for me to be able to tell just looking at it. Hi, fish. Yeah. Uh-huh. This is one of the trails you ride. Frick, which one is it? Step It Up, I think. Yeah, Beryl asked me where I was at when she showed up. Maybe fish recognized the curves or something. I think it's Step It Up. Or is it moving on? I always forget. It's the one that from the main parking lot, main area, drops off and has the fast curves to begin with. I have the names all mixed up. I know I've ridden it with you when we came here and rode in the rain. I think you guys did. Yeah. I mean, that's probably, unless you recognize certain stuff, if you were just going by like, probably a lot of the Step It Up. That's what I was thinking too. Off the top of my head, that's the name that came up at first, but then I started questioning myself. So, I'm usually more likely to be right, just whatever come up at first. So, I'm just gonna go with it, to Step It Up. It's nice riding. It's the first time I've ridden this summer where my knee didn't bother me and my bike. Wait, is that Nell? Did I hear the name right? Hello, this is Fern City. I forgot and left my hi, Nell. Yeah, there's a lot of the trails here. Most of the places, the trails I've ridden at, have a lot of ferns. There's places in the woods with not as many ferns, but this place definitely has a lot. Yeah, I left my handlebar phone mount on my other bike and didn't realize it until I was like 10 minutes from the house. Oh, I'm not geared up. And then I'm like, well, I'm not gonna turn around and go back home just to get it and then you know, spend 20 minutes driving home and back. Sometimes, depending, these trails are pretty smooth. Some of the trails, I'm almost worried it's gonna tear off the handlebars. Yeah, I've done it before. If you're expecting it and you're geared down, it's really hard. Like if you're planning on doing it, it's really hard. And if you don't, you know, didn't plan it perfectly, then you're just like, there's no hope. At least for me, it's almost impossible if I'm set up to do it. Oh, I see. Well, hopefully the stream looks good. There's an AT&T tower at the trailhead, and I did a speed test, and I was getting like 70 meg upload. So it still says I have full service. So unless it's not picking up through the trees good, I should have a really, really good looking stream. It's kind of funny. This is out in the woods. I probably haven't streamed any place with a better service though than I have here. This is where I tried to stream out when I first got my GoPro, and it wouldn't stay on. But oh yes, you can. I mean, here it just depends. First time I came here, I had a different cell service, only Verizon, and it's really bad here. But AT&T is really good. Actually, locally where we live, if I'm in the city, it's usually worse. Because if you're getting to a dense part of the city, a lot of time there's so many people using their phones that I guess the towers are overloaded. Yeah, she's, from all the working out she's been doing, she's getting extremely strong. In another month, she'll be able to like pick me up and just throw me around however she wants. Like, actually insane. Pick people up, you know, break them in half over her knee. Stuff like that. Yeah. Hey Farrell, can you rip this tree out of the ground and just break it for me? I didn't know if somebody one trail over super close into the woods, and I'm just like, yeah, just pick people up and break them over her knee, and he could definitely hear me. That's a awkward conversation. What? Huh. This is intermediate. Significant technical features. Mandatory jumps and gaps. No. Jumps and drops. So I think it says if there's gaps. Ryan's Eternal Flow. This theoretically is a trail I can ride. Oh, I don't know. Somebody they named a trail after. Free ride bike trail. I might come back up. I think there's a trail you can ride up to get to it. Yeah. I was trying to decide if I wanted to do it or do this. Kind of thought I might take my phone out and look at the map before I just rode down it. But I think I'll just look at the signs down here that a honey badger trail or whatever, that fish that you, me, and VGM rode? I think the trail that goes up to it goes to that one also, but I might be mistaken. All right. Freaking. Last time I did this, No, I haven't. You bastards. I thought last time I did that right back there, I got around the curve and then I didn't stop curving and I just ran my front wheel off right at the steepest part where it's steep enough that it just throws you over your handlebars. I just like dove off and got on my feet. I was tempted to try it right then, and then I'm like, no, I'm gonna dive. Could try that though. Alright. It's really nice. It's like 68 or something. I'm just barely even sweating. If it was cooler, if it was any cooler, my legs would probably get cold and have a harder time. It's like that perfect temperature. 40F in a week, man. Yeah, here it's about 20, or about 10 degrees cooler than last week. Last week the high was like what, mid 70s. This week the highs are mid or upper 60s depending on the day. All right, should I try riding that and just see if I can make it? A bit colder than that. Yeah, 40F is a lot to lose in a week. So I guess, was it really hot and now it's just nice, or was it nice and now it's freezing? If you lost 40F. Oh, wow, that is a huge difference. I've never lived in a place where it goes from 90 to 50, at least not. Wow, it went from death to cold. That sounds really sucky, actually. All right, I'm gonna try it. Okay, I made it until the end. I made it way further than I was expecting. I was expecting to fall off at the beginning. Wait, so this is honey badger. We did honey badger. So yeah, Ryan's Eternal Flow is also up there, and then there's a black diamond and three double black diamonds. Huh. I'll go up there and at least go down Honey Badger. I might go down Ryan's Eternal Flow. Yeah, that whole center area, it is nice. You can just ride a trail until you're tired and then just go like hang out and chill. And there's some jumps to go over and a couple pump tracks and stuff. Basically practice stuff to practice. You can rest and practice to get better, like going over jumps and stuff so you can do the trails easier. It's a really, really nice park. The whole thing's just mountain biking, the whole park. It's actually starting to get a little dark under the trees. It's like 6. Probably because really cloudy today. Oh, I see. So that's honey badger. I'm gonna go on up to Ramsden Hurl Flow. It's that one beside me that people are going down. Huh. It's like they're all maybe doing honey badger. That dude's doing honey badger on a lily. Like, he started on the top on his back wheel. Going down.
Yeah. I'll let you up there.
Wait, where?
What?
Wait, what? Where?
What drop?
Huh?
Okay, they're going down that trail. I don't know which. Some of these trails here, they cross each other a little bit and stuff. All right, this is right one because it has a sign right there. This is the intermediate one, so I shouldn't kill myself. I didn't want to go down one of the double black diamonds by accident. And you could really fly there if you know the trail and know how to use your bike. Caution drop. Uh-oh. Okay, there's a thing in the middle you can go ride down. At least they did a caution drop signs. I mean, people like me don't kill themselves. No stopping on trail. All right, got it. Guess it's so people don't stop up on that hill and someone comes down the... Uh-huh. Very cool. They look as uncomfortable as I am on this and haven't died either. Oh shit. My seat's too low to not go over high. This is so steep. I'm slightly worried about going over the handlebars. So you can go up there, or you can get in here. All right, see, come back up a little bit. Ooh. I need to turn here. I don't want to go down the wood thing. I can if I let my seat down, which is what I was trying to do. If I don't let it down, I can't get it behind the seat. Yeah, that's why I stopped there. And I was trying to drop my seat. I don't drop my seat enough to be used to it, where well, this is the part that said no stopping on trail. Problem is, me and them have never been on this trail, it looks like, and none of us, I'm including myself into this, doesn't have the skill level to take all those curves right and go down the downhill without You're not really supposed to stop, but I don't know the trail, and I could maybe get up there and curve and just go on down the downhill. Pretty bad. Most difficult. Hello. I think this is Right Hill. Oh, this is this trail. It runs into the connector trail that goes over to the other. Yeah, I was listening and making sure there was nobody behind me. If there were people coming down behind me, I'd be more worried about getting them not being able to stop and us crashing. I probably would have, I could have committed and went down those and probably been fine. And if I had seen someone coming behind me, I would have, or at least got way up out of the trail. But all those curves you could see back up the hill, like the last like 2 curves. I was trying to make sure I I don't know if I actually know where I'm going.
Yeah, I know, but like if it runs down, it's like better to replace it. That's the issue.
Am I going the wrong way?
Huh?
Is this 2 ways, or am I going the wrong way?
This is like the connector trail to get to the main area.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Thank you.
Yep.
All right, I saw them going through, and it's like, I hope I'm not going up a downhill trail and someone's gonna come down it that's not walking. Okay, here's the main area. You really do have to watch out because most of these trails are one way and they have curves and hills that you can't see people around and you can't stop by the time you do see them. And so that Ryan's really, yeah, fish. So that was Step It Up. I did Step It Up, and then Ryan's Eternal Flow. I'd like to I think if I did Ryan's Eternal Flow 1 or 2 more times, and maybe also did it earlier in the day where you can actually, yeah, I think if I did that Ryan's Eternal Flow a couple more times, I'd feel comfortable enough to fly down it. Also, it had a bunch of jumps going down the hill, or not jumps, but bumps, and you can't hardly see them.
Are you gonna do it?
Yes, really fun. Girl, you should try it too. It was really fun, like it looked in the camera, but also scary.
Yeah, I'm not part of it, but I was about to fall. I was literally like this, and then I was like that, like fall.
It's the scariest thing I've ridden here at this park. Like, definitely. You just go up a hill and you go around a curve and it just drops off the face of the earth. Some of those are so steep is what it, looks like. Mm-hmm. What do I do now? Then the wood thing. Worse than that jump thing over there. Like to my right, like kind of straight ahead to the right. I'd have to ride over there to see how steep that is. It's probably not quite as steep as riding off the wood thing. Yeah, I don't know. I'll go over there and see. Why, really? You went down the wood thing? Ooh, I've never tried doing that. One of those trails back there, I felt like I was gonna die. One of the first hill that before I stopped and let my seat down, I went down it and started to go over my handlebars, but like I could feel like one of those hill. Yeah, the Ryan's Eternal Flow I just did, one of those, once I stopped and let my seat down because the hill before that, my back wheel started coming off the ground. Like, I shifted my weight back, like right before I went over the handlebars. So then I'm just like, alright, screw this. I'm gonna actually kill myself if I don't let my seat down. It's intermediate, so I wasn't expecting stuff to be that hard. Normally there's nothing on an intermediate trail that I can't just ride easy first try, but I'm not good at going downhill, obviously. So yeah, let's go check it out. I might go down it. Oh, also, you were talking about caution, wrong way. All right, that's wrong way. Where's the Black Diamond over here? Maybe it's over there. You asked me how to walk to Black Diamond. I was gonna find the start of the one I thought about. So that is a Black Diamond. Oh, this one. Okay, Braveheart. Warning. This trail contains technical rock features, tight trail features. Experienced riders only. Bikes have right away. Hike with caution. At Duthie Hill, you'd probably be fine on the beginner trail. So this is the Black Diamond. You're supposed to go down the rocks, which I can't ride good enough to get down. There's actually a place where people yeah, I have that hybrid bike. I thought gravel, most of the people I've seen around here on gravel bikes have front forks. So I guess as far as no suspension, it maybe depends. I that trail I went down is about the same as that. Mountain bike have what? Has gravel bikes usually have
The beginning of it's just
road bike handlebars.
Hey,
So gravel bike would usually have I have that hybrid bike. The gravel bike's usually, that hybrid bike I ride on gravel. Its tires are a little bit thin for riding on gravel. A gravel bike's usually a little bit thicker tires, and some people have front suspension on them, some people don't. They like never have rear suspension as far as I know. And some of them will have the straight like mountain bike handlebars, and some of them have like the curved road bike handlebars.
Here's where it starts. Roman? No. Roman?
At least I think. Fish might know more than me. She said usually they don't have any suspension. And I kind of thought they could have front suspension, just not rear. So what I said about they don't have rear, but they can have front suspension might be wrong. Yeah, same. I've seen a few people like looking at bikes on the internet talking about their gravel bikes and they had front suspension on them, but I don't know if there's some thing that what the term's technically supposed to mean. Or if there really is, or if it's just something where people just call whatever they want to a gravel bike. And is it? Oh no, the rain's here. It's actually raining kind of hard at the moment. Do I have any weather app on this phone? My camera can't get wet. It's not waterproof in the media mod. It's set into rain for the next like 2 hours, so I guess I'll head back to the parking lot. I was gonna ride one more trail. What time is it? 6:22. I won't get that wet if I ride, or maybe I will. Trying to decide if I want to go back up the fire road or go on the other trail, and then I mean I can always end stream and just stick the camera in my backpack, but I don't really like getting wet, like riding in the rain. Well, I'll go ahead. It is pouring. On the radar, some of the rain is yellow, like it's pretty heavy for here type of rain, you know. You're fine.
awesome on Tiger tomorrow, Eric.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'd ride up the fire ride.
Also, this one's fun as well.
Yeah, and the suspension makes them less efficient. You kind of like bob up and down. That's why, that's the reason I ride my hybrid bike on all the gravel trails, because it's so much easier to pedal not having suspension. Like that trail by the lake the other day, the first like half a mile of it was so brutal that like it was beating me to death. I'd rather have a mountain bike on something like that. Yeah, I'm gonna head back to the car like everyone else is. I'll stream pretty much until that, or until the bottom of the downhill. Then I probably should stick the camera. I'm actually getting soaked even under trees, so I probably shouldn't use it very much longer. I don't know how wet it can get before it gets, you know, water inside of it. But yeah, for like that trail along the lake, I would prefer to have a gravel bike with a yeah, thanks, Nell. Yes. Nice seeing you again. Yeah, and yeah, thanks. I'm just probably, I'm under trees more now. I'll how close I am now, I'm not going to take it off anyways. I don't want to take it off my backpack. I'd rather just leave it on. Oh, yeah, you always stream at your bedtime, I guess, probably. Maybe you stay up extra late tonight. I guess I do. Pretty much all Europeans, I stream at their bedtime unless they're nocturnal. Boot camp. All right, I'll go downhill jumpy part, and then right over to the parking lot, and then I'll just in stream. I'm almost back, and my camera is not really getting any wetter. Oh, I see. Well, cool. It's cool you got to hang out one time. I hope you didn't stay up extra late watching. Whew. And the trail is all nice, and the trail's wet enough that you get like all the traction. It's just sticky now. Like freaking perfect. But not muddy. I don't think I'm even getting enough water on my wheels really to sling it up on me. Good seeing now. This is a really fun ride. Yeah. I also, if I don't mind it looking as good, I can stream in the winter also. I might if I'm gonna do a long stream, I might need to buy another battery. So my GoPro is in a media mod, so I can hook it up HDMI to my Bella box. But yeah, it's not an. It will have to. It actually might be getting a mic. I was gonna say it's not wet enough to seep down into the side of the media mod and get into the camera yet, but it could be getting in the mic and getting in the media mod. But I'm also like literally almost back to the car, and it takes so long just to undo the thumb screw. Like at this point I could literally probably ride to the car almost as fast as I can take it off and take my backpack off and stick it in my backpack, which is why I figured I'd just keep streaming, because I thought, well, if I get any more water on it, it's not going to be that much more. My plan was to ride up to the top of the hill and decide before I went down that downhill jumpy part. Alright, I'm actually gonna be right back. Hello. I guess the car's streaming right now. I figured this would get the camera the least wet. Now it's nice. I dried it off my shirt and now it's in the car. It also stopped raining as soon as I got to the parking lot. So yeah. Yeah, just enough to get me wet and my bike all that. I just cleaned my bike really good. It was spotless, and now it's all it was just enough to sling mud all up on it. Or at least some up on it. Hello, shit. So now my everything's muddy. Yeah, I think mostly I don't like riding in the winter because it's cold, and I really hate getting muddy and nasty. Like, I really don't like it. It's kind of okay once you get muddy, like that day that we rode with you, Fish, and you figure out it's not that bad, but it's kind of, it sucks until you get to that point. Maybe if I did it more, I'd get used to it, you know? Oh, ride. Well, I was definitely not okay with going riding the day that we went when it was like 38 degrees and rainy. Like, it was emotionally difficult enough that I don't think I ever would have did that if there hadn't been somebody in town that I might never get to go ride. Like, you know, I thought, well, now my chance, I could go riding with you. If I don't today, I might never get to go bike riding again. And you hadn't really been on mountain bike trails, if I remember right, before then. And I really like mountain biking and really like helping people try like mountain bike or ride a nice trail if I can. So it was more of I really didn't think I'd end up having fun. It was so rainy, but it was more of yeah, I was thinking it was, or either pretty close. And you were saying you weren't that close to nice trails, so I thought, well, I would like you, even if I don't have fun, I don't think it'll be complete torture, and it would at least, you could experience a nice trail, and then decide if you want to, you know, ever try to go riding. Like, I don't know how I'm gonna fit the camera in here. I guess I probably should end. I don't have a way to mount the GoPro. I've done, like, when I rode up in the Cascades, streamed part of the way home, and I'm quite a ways from home, so I could stream quite a while. But that was a phone stream, and I stuck my phone up here. You guys want driving stream? I could switch to my phone. Can I unplug my phone to look at the traffic? You want driving stream? All right. I'm gonna switch to my phone. So I will be right back. Stop streaming with the BellaBox and start streaming on my phone. I'm just streaming to my streaming PC, so I don't have to be, you know. I'll only be using 2 connections instead of 3, so it's more likely to cut off and it doesn't throttle bitrate as good as a BellaBox. I guess the next best way would be this strap, this thing that I have my GoPro mounted to the strap with. I could probably stream. No, it'll just go to the BRB reconnecting thing. So, I mean, yeah, cut it off as far as that. But it doesn't, like, you know, it doesn't end it. Like, it's still streaming to Twitch. Streaming PC never stops unless I tell it to, or the computer dies, or Comcast craps out. Like, never stops streaming to Twitch. I'm gonna turn off the BellaBox, turn on my phone. I don't know if I have enough cell service to stream on just Verizon, so it might cut on and off for a second until I turn a hotspot on one of my phones and get it running on like AT&T. I don't have a IRL Pro installed on that phone, so I have to use this one. I will be right back. See? Takes like no time. You just switch right over. I tried to set it up before I went to PAX, and I couldn't figure out. I can stream with IRL Pro that I'm using to stream from my phone. I can stream from that to the BellaBox over Wi-Fi. I tried setting it up the night before I went to PAX, and that's what I was telling you about. I couldn't figure out what the IP address was for the BellaBox's Wi-Fi, so I know what address to stream to. I only worked on it that one night. It's probably not that hard, but let's see. That is, I'm sorry, I was gonna go wide angle more. Yeah, that's definitely much better. Except for, I mean, it shows more of that, but can't do anything about that unless I, adjust that in, and the phone's higher up also, and just tilt it down. Well, it kind of still just shows more of the dash. Actually, that might be worse. Guess not. Oh, it'll bounce up and down less like that too when I'm driving. That's as wide angle as the phone gets, but once I get out on the road, it'll look better. So yeah, if I had it set up right, I could host a Wi-Fi hotspot with my BellaBox, connect to it with a phone, and then stream from the phone to the BellaBox over Wi-Fi, and then the BellaBox would do the bitrate throttling and everything and send it to my streaming PC. instead of the phone doing that. Also, if I want to stream in the winter when it's, you know, rainy, I can stream from my GoPro, connect it to the Velovox's Wi-Fi hotspot, and I'm using my GoPro in a media mod now, so it's not waterproof. But if I take it out of the media mod, I can stream to it over the Wi-Fi to the Velovox and run it off of the GoPro's battery. It'll only last for like an hour and a half, so if I wanted to do a stream longer than that, I'd need to buy another GoPro battery. It also is a bit of a pain. It's only 30 FPS instead of 60, so it wouldn't look as good, and it's a bit of a pain. And it's a little bit worse quality too, which is why I don't just do that, because the GoPro being wireless would be nice, but, you know, just... Once I got it set up in media mod where I'm not having EMI issues with HDMI cable, that's a lot easier to me than fighting with it every time. Let me get my other phone out and do a hotspot. Hotspot, Wi-Fi hotspot. Alright, connect this. Alright, cool. Now I have double internet. Do I not have freaking Google Maps on this phone? I'm trying to use my other phone, the one I'm not streaming on. And I'm trying to see if it's gonna take me, oh, it's almost 7, so it shouldn't. I was gonna see if it was gonna take me an hour to get home. No. Ooh, this would be good to, I'm gonna drive. I want to go by Cougar Mountain and go by the hiking trails that I wanted to hike on that I said I might want to stream at. I'll be on the same cell service, cell towers, and I can see if I get enough upload with them, by if my stream cuts out or not. Now I'm going to get out real quick to make sure I didn't leave anything on top of the car or behind it, because I was unloading everything fast. Alrighty. there's still quite a few people here. There's a bunch of people that rushed back to the parking lot right when I was. And then I guess all the hardcore people are still riding. Nice. Hopefully it was good. If I had like, I was having fun. I was considering still riding, just taking the GoPro, just ending stream, taking the GoPro off, sticking it in my backpack. My backpack's waterproof enough to go ride until it was dark. But it was already starting to get dark, like hard to see under the trees. If I rode anything that I'm not like used to riding. So, so I really actually did think about just going on. If I had like another hour and a half to ride, that maybe would be worth it for getting soaking wet and getting my bike muddier. But I was just only gonna ride like another, I mean, I only have like 30 minutes now until sunset. So it wasn't really worth getting that wet and muddy just to ride an extra 30 minutes to me. Because I'm a wuss and I don't like getting muddy. Like if I'm going to ride for 30 minutes and then go spend 15 minutes cleaning my bike off good, then it just doesn't hardly seem worth it. If I had at least another hour, you know, it'd be okay. Oh no, I just left the parking lot and it's already freaking struggling to hold a bit rate. I'm not as terrified of getting muddy and riding in the rain since we went with Viewfish. Some trails, like, you know, I don't know if they would ride as good. Like, you know, some trails you would ruin riding in the rain. But, like, I know those trails are fine to ride in the rain and that you just get extra traction, basically. I've ridden them in the rain, so that would be the place that I'd find it as easiest emotionally to go ride in the rain and, you know, deal with it. Probably. I just need a little more time before dark. It's supposed to rain tomorrow. But if it doesn't rain all day, maybe I could go ride again after after it rains. Those guys that were riding past me on the gravel road, one of them was like, "Man, Tiger Mountain's gonna be so good after this tomorrow." I guess they were talking about the rain and how it's gonna make it sticky, and they'll be able to like fly down the hills. I guess they're going to Tiger Mountain tomorrow. Maybe I should go mountain biking too. Oh, I see. Alrighty, Fish. Good luck getting your stuff done. And the mountains look really pretty right now. The couple of times I've been able to see them through the trees in the rain. Yeah, Beryl, my knee was hurting me when I first started riding, but it warmed up and I'm probably in better shape than... That's probably the easiest it's been for me riding there once my knee warmed up. Because we've been bike riding so much, like not mountain biking, but, you know, still, I guess, got my legs in good shape. So it might be time to ride Tiger Mountain. I know you've been wanting to. Going by today, I think I could do it. Just need to make sure I don't play Stuntmania and then my knee the day before. Then I'll be even better. This is what we should... I've thought about doing driving streams somehow. Like driving around in the mountains. I figure they'd probably be kind of fun to watch. I should do that. I was just thinking I could set up phone requests on my... song requests on my phone. Like when I was playing City Skylines last week, whenever, and I was doing song requests, I could set them up on my phone, and people could request what I, you know, music, and just listen to music while I drive around. The only problem is the touchscreen quit working on my listen to music in my car anymore. If I had it turned on in the car, I think the phone or GoPro would pick it up pretty decent quality, especially GoPro. If I was gonna do that, I should just mount the GoPro up on the dash. Pretty nice Bluetooth speaker. I could use that. Just play the music off of it in the car. Make it. I wonder, is that a bridge you can see in front of us on the other side of the road? That is a bike trail, or bike/walking trail. It runs into a bike trail over to the right, and then on the other side of the interstate, it just goes to a road that has bike lanes that you can ride up there and then run into another trail. And they're like big bike lanes on that road. They're pretty large ones. I think larger than normal size. Someone's annoyed and they're just laying on their horn. see, it's 7 o'clock. The night before last, I played City Skylines. I was tired and didn't want to go to bed, so I played City Skylines instead. Well, I was gonna stay up for a little bit and play City Skylines, and that ended up being 3 hours then, and I went to bed way too late. And I played some last night too. What I'm getting at is, didn't really feel like streaming last 2 nights, being social, but feel better today, especially after riding. I might, after I go home and get home and take a shower and eat and stuff like that, I might play some City Skylines tonight and stream it. But I guess we'll see. It depends on if I still feel like it by then. Or if I'm tired and blah. I don't feel like, talking. This is the valley I was wondering if I'd have enough cell phone service to stream through. Okay. I assumed you were gone since he didn't say anything, but yeah, it sounds fun. Maybe not the really long loop. I think the longest loop is like 1,800 feet of elevation gain or something. I don't remember exactly. There's like 3 loops you can do basically. Oh, I see. Okay. Wait, you were like listening him play piano? I see. To be sure, if I could do the really, really long one, I should mountain bike again and make sure that my knee's not going to hurt after, like, because I didn't ride that much today, but my leg feels great today, especially for how bad it felt starting out from, I guess, overdoing it playing Stunt Maniacs. So, definitely seemed like I could handle riding there. And probably even the 1,800 foot elevation gain one. I actually felt like I was having more problem of cardio today than my legs. Which last time I rode, it felt like that also. My legs have been so out of shape that like I don't think I have as good a cardio as I used to because my legs have been so out of shape they can't like push me cardio wise. But they finally like last seems like 2 weeks. My knee is better enough that it can really push me cardio wise. I would like to ride Tiger Mountain and stream it, but I know I'll have service down at the bottom because there's a tower like I think there's a T-Mobile tower like right across the road from the trailhead. As long as it has upload. But I don't know how far I could go up the mountain before it gets too weak. Or if it would. I think I'll ride it one time and see how service picks up. I think that's a bit, I could try to stream and it just be stuff stream, but I don't think it's very likely that I have good enough service to do the whole trail. So I think once we ride that and I, check it out, then maybe I'll do some mountain bike streams there too. stop here, I think. And find someone to raid. Didn't really notice that much because, you know, I'm driving, but because I mean, I have TTS and I don't, other than occasionally glancing at it, I don't look at my phone because I'm trying to actually drive, but, just pull in here. I didn't really, I can notice if bitrate drops down a lot because the numbers go red, so I don't even have to look at the number, just notice the color. It only looked like it really cut out one time. So I guess I have better service mostly than I used to when I did dog walks sometimes and like would stream part of the way home. Streaming. Ooh, I could read Saria's streaming Beat Saber and Tara's streaming Satisfactory. If I stream City Skylines later, I can raid Tara then. That's what I was laughing about because he streams like 12 hours a day now. It's pretty great. So I think I will raid Saria. Unless she's about to end. Nope, queue's open, so I guess not. Wow, and she's playing Teo. But it's not the Teo I remember. I don't think. It looks, at least it looks new. Oh, no, it's the Light AI one. Right, I read Saria. How do I get back to the part? Oh, yeah, Stream Manager. Alright, raid channel. Anyways, I hope the stream was fun to watch. Hopefully, I'll be able to see my VOD and see how the mountain biking one looked, and then maybe make it look even nicer next time if it didn't. Bye, Vero. Like I said, I might go stream. Here, this would be. Hi. I figured this is better than just looking at a camera, a car in front of the, in front. If I was a real streamer, I would have just been on camera the whole time. Anyways, I might stream City Skylines later, I might not. And then I want to go riding again tomorrow, and if I did, I'd do that, but it just depends on how long it rains. Especially, I think, rain in the morning and the afternoon, and then stop sometime in the day. So, I guess it just depends on how long it rains and if everything's just like, soaked by the time it stops raining. Uh-oh, Q is now closed. Well, she has... Wait, she only has one, so how many Q?